When it comes to hip hop and R&B, a lot of music lovers complain because they say that a lot of times the music sounds the same. So that's what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about why a lot of times music sounds the same and artists sound similar. So let's talk about it. When you're making music, you have to realize that music is for a variety of applications, meaning that you could be making music for concert music. You could be making music that's listening music that you would drive in your car, sit back on the couch, or you could be making dance music. Now, when it comes to listening music, where you sit back and you just chill and listen, that music is a music that should be more creative, should, be more experimental and go places. But when you start talking about music you dance to, then you're in a limited area to work with. So for those of you that make hip-hop music, rap music, crunk, drill, hyphy, all those different forms of hip-hop, what you have to realize is what type of hip-hop are you making? And you can't be criticizing the other form of hip-hop. If I'm making hip-hop to dance to, I'm in a certain category. I'm boxed off. And it's always been like that. Now, in many cases, when you hear people listening to hip-hop, they say, oh, it sounds alike, it sounds alike. Well, a lot of these people are young and don't understand the music business. Now, I was born in 1958. I grew up through the 60s, through the 70s, through the 80s. I have a long history of music because my parents were into music a lot and they played a lot of the earlier music. So I grew up listening to music from the 50s on up. That's how I became a DJ, and that's how I became a musician, and that's how I ended up starting a record label. So when some people say, oh, the music sounds alike, they don't know that the music have always sounded alike. But there's only a certain category of music that sounds alike, and that's mostly partying music or dancing music. So for all you hip-hop heads out there, and you rappers and you R&B artists, I'm finna give you an eighth. Now, I could be selling this because the game is to be sold, not told. But for the good of music, I'm going to give you this stuff free on YouTube. So here's what you have to know. First, you have to find out what type of music you want to make. Now, if you want to make dance music, you are limited, and I'm going to tell you why. The idea of making people dance is you come up with a sound. You create that song. If you're an instrument, you play an instrument, or you're a musician, then you play that sound, and it's supposed to be in your head, and you're supposed to transform it through your instrument. It's supposed to go out, hit the crowd, and they're supposed to move. They're supposed to be a syncopated version or a visual version of the music. So when you see people dancing, that is a visual version of the music that was originally thought by the musician. Now let's translate that. I'll talk about that on another video. But let's translate that into popular culture. Now you have popular culture, which has been a long time. So when a certain music starts to catch, what will happen is the main thing that a lot of people don't pay attention to is it's the dance that the youth do to the music that makes the music have longevity. So if a bunch of rappers and MCs make some songs and all the kids start dancing to it, then that becomes a dance. And therefore, other musicians have to make that same tempo or that same type of song, not because they're selling out, but because it's actually a social service, because they're trying to provide a way for the youth to do the newest dance. So when I was young, if the Spank came out, then James Brown come out with a Spank song, Barry White comes out with a Spank song, and everybody comes out with a song so you could do the motherfucking Spank, right? So the same thing now. If Future is big and everybody's, hey, if the Migos big and everybody want to dab and shit, and it's a certain type of tempo, if you're making a certain type of music, it's your responsibility to make a song at that tempo, because you want to make it so the kids can dance. You cannot forget that the kids want to dance to a certain type of tempo. So if the kids is dancing like this, then I got to make music so you can dance like that. If the kids is then I got to make music so they can You need to cut it. So whatever the dance is, and this is why people get lost. They keep talking about the music. They forget about the dance. So for you rap artists out there, I'm finna give y'all some real game. Check it out. So all you rap artists and R&B artists, hip-hop artists, here goes some game. So a certain tempo comes out, a certain song comes out, so you gotta dance. Now there's another element that y'all be forgetting about, is the DJ. I'm also a DJ. The DJ has a hard job because we have to go to these parties and make these people dance. So you're not copying the other guy because you took that tempo. You're helping the DJ. You're helping the party. Because once I play this Future song, I need another song like that to go at that same tempo so I can keep this party rocking. If I'm dancing, I need another song like that so I can keep rocking. So, the bottom line is, stop criticizing people saying the music sound alike, because it might be music that has to sound alike. For example, let's flip it to reggae so you can see what I'm saying. If you got reggae, and you have Jacob Miller and Bob Marley and these artists, they're making roots rock reggae. They're basically making concert reggae. This reggae is best played at a concert or at home listening. But then you got the Dennis Browns, the Gregory Isaacs, people like that. They made what you call lovers rock. And lovers rock was for when you actually at the club. Because the Rasta man, yeah, we against apartheid. Yeah, we against white supremacy. Yeah, we for repatriation is a must. Yeah, it's for whatever, backwards ever. Yeah, it's ital is vital. But we're not revolutionary all day. We got queens. We got wives. We got girlfriends. We want to take them out to have a good time. So when we take them out to have a good time, the rhythm changes. Boom, 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 boom. So now it's a whole different rhythm, because we don't want to hear about freeing Nelson Mandela all day, every day. So a lot of black people out here, they're criticizing the youth's music, and they saying they should make some positive music, but there is positive music already out here, so stop. But nobody wants to hear that all day. Okay, I don't care how black power you is or how much you are against the way they're mistreating the environment, or how much you are against abortion, or you're against some big political thing. You know, you're mad about Fukushima, or whatever your protest is, because there's a lot of y'all out there radical, there's black, white, whatever. No matter what, you still have your moments you just want to have fun. You're not a protester every day. If you're no GMO, yeah, you know GMO. Say you're a man and you know GMO and you protested no GMO and you want to hear radical music and you're against the system. But then your wife's birthday come up. You can't be knowing GMO on your wife's birthday. You're going to have to be, so you're going to have to go and you're going to have to find some, nice music that your wife might like to have a good time. So there's different music to use for different applications. And stop expecting everybody to make music for your application. For example, a lot of people complain about the dope boy music, the drug music. The drug music has its purpose because it motivates the drug seller. As long as you got drug sellers, you're going to have drug music. So it's kind of ridiculous to hate drug music when you got drug sellers. Drug sellers, they want to hear drug music. You know what I'm saying? They want you to tell them you're selling keys off your iPhone. That's motivation. When I'm in a Cadillac on 100 spokes, my favorite song in my Cadillac is I'm riding on 100 spokes. So this is a natural thing. Music has different applications, and stop taking the music from a certain application and saying this music not no good when that music is not of the application. You have a lot of people, they might like Kendrick Lamar, they might like conscious hip hop. And those people are fake because they don't support the conscious hip hop the way the fans are like the Migos and the fans are like Drake support the Migos and Drake. So it's the fact, it's not that conscious music's not getting played. It's the fact that you fakes that's lying that say you don't like Future, you don't like Drake, you don't like Young Thug, you don't like that. You people are not going and investing your money in people that's making that good music. That's like you like the brother that's on YouTube. That's on YouTube and on Facebook named Peter. I got to look his name up, but his name Peter. And he got that bullets on the shelf, bullets on the floor. Hey, bullets on the shelf, bullets on the floor. That shit dope. Y'all not even supporting that brother. That brother hot, and he's making conscious music. And why the conscious people not buying his record like they buy Drake? So how you gonna hate on Drake? But that's the perfect example. Say the brother Peter, say his song Blow Up, bullets on the shelf, bullets on the floor. I forgot the name of the song. That's my bad. But the song hot. I think it's called Bullets on the Floor. But that brother say that song Blow Up. And I'm making conscious music and I want to get in there and they playing this song. I'm supposed to make something similar to that brother's song. It don't hurt him. It make him get more play because if it's another person that make a song that they can mix back to his song, then all them songs become in rotation. So you want to make another song go with his song to come right behind that to keep that vibration going. It's not, that's what you do. You want to keep it going. So a lot of people have to emulate the tempo. Emulate the tempo. So a lot of you R&B artists and hip hop artists, I just gave you a little game. You want to get a hot record, go listen to the tempo that's already out here. You can get one of those metronomes that you can turn on and it can find the tempo for you. And then find the tempo and then make your beat go at that tempo, the hot tempos out here. And then make a hot record that go at that tempo. Make a hot record that go at Drake's tempo. Make a hot record that go at Future's tempo. Future got a certain tempo. Make a hot record that go at the Migos tempo. And then make that record, you'll be doing a service to the community and you'll get on because the DJ needs that. If I'm DJing, I need to mix something behind this. And if this record is bumping, I need another record that's bumping. So I can keep it going. So you're not hurting nothing by making something that blends in well with that record. Y'all got to learn the music business. That's a great thing. That's what you're supposed to do. It's your responsibility to keep the party going if you're a party type rapper. And that's what people got to stop doing. Stop expecting party rappers to rap like conscious rappers or concert rappers or or lover rappers or get money rappers. Everybody's got their field to play, and stop expecting a person in this field to go in that field. And if you want to see more of a specific field, it's your responsibility to buy those records. And if you bought the records, they will be on the radio. This is a fact. The only reason that you're not seeing the type of music that you want to see on the radio because a lot of people that's like you ain't buying it. It's just that simple. If you think I'm lying, ask the artists that make that music if they're getting enough support. Real talk. Just the real deal like Holyfield. Oh, Chief. So, that's my little jewel for the day. Depends on what type of music you make. If you're an artist and you want to come out and make music, think about what you want to do. Do you want to make artistic music or do you want to make music to make money? Either way, you're not wrong. And if you want to make artistic music, make your music artistic and creative, but don't cry on the results you get. Just take them because you want it to be artistic and you should be willing to put your neck out to be artistic. I made 3 albums about marijuana. Every song was almost about marijuana. Out of 40 or 50 songs, only 2 or 3 of them wasn't about marijuana. So I made 3 albums. I called it Marijuana Music with a hip-hop group, and I wanted to be artistic. So I didn't care either way because I wanted to make that stamp and make that mark of history that I was one of the few people that would be bold enough to make a whole album where every song was about weed. Now, if it don't get played on the radio, I can't turn around and start crying because that's not what I made it for. So make your decision. Do you want to go on the radio? Do you want to be creative? If you want to be creative, you can still get on the radio. Look at Kendrick Lamar. But it's a different route than if you just want to go straight mainstream. If you want to go straight mainstream and you want to get money, you got to make music that's going to get the money quick. And that means you're going to make what's the most popular sound. And we'll talk about that later because, hey, do the math. There's more women than there is men in the world, right? Okay, so who should you be making the music for? And then do old people buy the music or young people? So who should you be making the music for? You should be making the music for young women. You make music that women like. And if you make music that women like, then when a dude go to pick his girl up, he going to put that on because men are always out there to impress the girl. Tupac was a master at that. But I'm going to tell you the person that's supposed to get the most respect in hip-hop is LL Cool J. Because LL Cool J made the first love ballad, I Need Love, in hip-hop and showed everybody the game. And that's how he really became a super mega star. Because the girls went nuts. So LL Cool J is a superstar of hip-hop and should definitely be given his respect because he made the first hip-hop ballad ever. So all you musicians out there, you people in music, come get at me. I'm going to give y'all some jewels. I could put this on CD and sell it, but I go by what the creator tell me, and the creator said, okay, give them that because I got a lot of subjects I can sell in my books, and I'm going to give y'all some of this stuff free on YouTube. I hope you listen. I hope you learn. And music, not murder.